What to say about this week's Naruto chapter? Well, other than the fight not starting just yet, it's just more or less get your final talking points out of the way, and then Naruto and Sasuke pretty much saying to each other, let's get our final talking points out of the way, and then we'll get to killing each other. And then we'll get to pummeling each other with our fists. Which is pretty much the point of this chapter this week. It's primarily dialogue heavy. Problem is, it's all Sasuke chatter. What do I mean? He's pretty much, once again, going against the whims of his brother. In his warped little mind, he believes that becoming Hokage means you shoulder everything on your own. Not the case. Isn't the theme, one of the main themes of Naruto, camaraderie, friendship, and loyalty to one's friends? And the way Sasuke behaves, no matter how many times he gets the TNJ or Talk No Jutsu thrown in by Naruto, Itachi, Kakashi, whoever it is, no one. It seems to go too far over his fucking head because he's got tunnel vision. He's too one track. His mind is too one tracked. Sure, you could say Naruto's mind is equally one tracked, but at least he's able to learn from his mistakes and adapt in a way that's necessary for him to achieve his goals in a positive light. Sasuke adapts in a totally negative way. The minute he finds out the real reason behind his brother's death, behind his brother's slaughtering of the clan, he opts to axe off the Leaf Elders. Once he finally gets rid of one of them, he decides to go after the entire village. After liberating his brother from the reanimation suit, he decides to go to reanimate the 4 previous Hokage to get their definitions of a village, a clan, a Kage, etc. And from all of that, he gets this idea of revolution. And then ruling all 5 ninja nations and shinobi nations under one banner with him ruling everything. That's tyranny, dictatorship, evil personified. If you ask me, this world, the ninja world, would be better off without the little bastard. Without that little bastard. In many ways, I know I said it before and I was stretching it, but now it's definite. Sasuke is the ninja equivalent of Kratos. The only difference is he didn't slaughter his family. His older brother did that. And where Kratos is driven by his guilt and the failures of his past, as well as the rage against the pantheon of Olympus, Sasuke is driven by his own hatred and anger towards the higher-ups of all the villages for what they did to him. He's still stuck in his past. And defined by it. Making no bones about what he wants to do, wearing his emotions on his sleeve, and pretty much lashing out at anyone, getting rid of anyone whether they get in his way or they try to help him. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. Naruto, on the other hand, pretty much tells him everything that Itachi told him. We get a brief flashback of when the reanimated Itachi was fighting Naruto, and Naruto understands what Itachi's lessons. Unlike, if you ask me, I think Itachi was more of a brother to Naruto more than he was to Sasuke. Why? I've read some fanfic theories that possibly that along Kakashi, Itachi, prior to the massacre, was one of the specialized bodyguards that protected Naruto from in the shadows, in those shadows when he was growing up in the during Itachi's time in the Black Ops. Short time in the Black Ops. But that's just me. And if you're wondering, my mom's watching Fox News in the living room, hence the background noise. With Naruto, like I said last week, where Sasuke is ruled by his rage, his greed, and his fear, Naruto is defined by willpower, hope, compassion, and even though I don't have the Star Sapphire ring, love. Itachi was defined by will and love. At the same time, you could feel a bit of pity for him and compassion towards him and for what he had to do when you found out, if you got that far into the comic or the anime series. And Sasuke Uchiha, at this point, there is no way for you to be redeemed. You never seem to admit your own mistakes. And by mistakes, I mean you let your rage consume your judgment. How much more will you destroy until you get what you want? If your ultimate form of revenge is this revolution, it's not going to go down well for you. Harugomo then leaves and pretty much says the only way Sakura is going to get free of the genjutsu Sasuke put on her is if Naruto defeats Sasuke, takes his Rinnegan, and then uses it to end the infinite Tsukuyomi. Oh, that's the theory of how I believe the fight will end. After Naruto beats and kills Sasuke, or brings him back to where Kakashi and Sakura are, and Sasuke's near the brink of death, Sasuke decides to finally atone for every sin he's ever committed, release the infinite Tsukuyomi on everyone in the ninja world, free the tail beasts, and Sakura, and put an end to it all. Oh, and when that happens, the curse of the Uchiha will break. It will finally break because that clan bloodline is finally going to be dead. If anyone has seen me on my DeviantArt account, read any of my stuff on my DeviantArt account, specifically my top 15 most hated video game characters list, I pretty much said, I mentioned with Heihachi Mishima that when Tekken 7 finally is released, that they finally put an end to the blood-stained saga of the Mishima family. Because as far as I'm concerned, none of those, because as I stated, and I quote, none of these fuckers deserve to live another day. Not Jinpachi, not Heihachi, not Kazuya, not Jin. None of them. And hopefully then and even though Naruto will be racked with guilt that he failed to come through on his promise for Sakura, again, he will get over it. In time, he will get over it. And overcome his guilt. Because he knows he can't save everybody. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So overall, yeah. The chapter ends with a couple of flashbacks from their youth to the Final Valley first time, to their encounter after the Kage Summit, to where we are now, both about to punch each other. How this battle is going to end, I don't know. We're going to have to wait till 695 comes out, probably in a week or two, since, well, next week is going to be the week of the sports festival in Japan, which also happens to be Naruto's birthday. And there's going to be a lot of pomp and circumstance around that. Hence, if you want to see how far these two ninja have come, give it a read, otherwise just skip it. It's nothing but points we already know about. Peace. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm out.